Now, it was set up for the purpose of taking care of 4.5 million documents, which I accumulated as president, and about 2.5 million that the people who worked for me accumulated. And the objective was to set it up here in such a way that a youngster who was looking for the history of the period would have no trouble finding out about it. Now, in this lobby here, in this entrance to the so-called library, you'll see a mural that was painted by Thomas H. Benton, the grandnephew of the original Thomas H. Benton, who was one of the first senators. He wasn't the first. He was the second senator from Missouri, but he was one of the two first senators that went to Washington. And he painted this mural up here, which is intended to show the three great trails which originated here in Independence. The steamboats came up here and landed at Wayne City, which is at the foot of the road that went from Independence to the Missouri River. And it was set up in such a way that the trails all started from here. Then they went out to Westport, across Big Blue, over the old trail, which is still marked out here in the county. And they came to a little town out here called Gardner. And one of the trails went on west to the Mormon Trail, went on west to Utah. The Santa Fe Trail turned left and went down to Santa Fe, New Mexico. And then the Oregon Trail turned and went across the river, the Kansas River and the Platte River, and went on west from there to Portland and Seattle, Washington. And I was very much interested in having a situation set up here so people could find out just exactly what happened in the history of this part of the world along in the 1830s and 40s and 50s and 60s and 70s, and that's what we're trying to do. What I hope you'll do whenever you come in here is to take a look at everything you see and read the inscriptions on them. You'll find out that there's very many interesting things in connection with them. They're all marked so you can tell what they are. Now, there are 5 flags over here back of me, which were the flags of the various parts of the 35th Division and the situation that happened in this part of the world, which had to do with the people who contributed to it. I had the British flag, the French flag, the American flag, and the Spanish flag, and the flag of the United States, and they were to represent the people who made up the people who settled this part of the country from the West. And it's right interesting. Now, the original flags I presented to each one of the great men, Foch from France, the British Prime Minister who was here at that time for Britain, the Frenchman was Foch, and then to the Pershing, who was the American general who was here. And then when that was all over, they gave me those flags, and I gave them back to the memorial in Kansas City. You know what they did with them? They put them down in the basement and let them rot. And then I got the flag people who had given me the original flags to make some more, and that's the reason they're here. But this place is an educational institution, and I want people to understand just exactly what it means and why.
Cut. All right, sir.
One.
All quiet.
All right.
In addition to what I've just told you,